Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special Friday night session where I'm coming on to finish the free readings that I did not get to in the previous session. I did get through quite a few, but I have like a couple of handfuls I didn't get to. So after I'm done, I will post, of course, a comment listing who was in this one and the order. And then if it wasn't, then I did get you in the earlier one. Also, I do have a donation that came in the meantime. So, Anne, thank you for your additional donation. So you'll be up first, and then we'll get into the free readings. What else? There is no chat in this one because I'm not taking any new questions, but I will be back both tomorrow and Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time if you'd like to join me then. All right. So let's get into it. So, Anne, thank you for your additional donation via Zcash app. So, we will provide the reading here, and we are continuing to use the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. It's all good tarot, but this one's called the Good Tarot, right? Actually, all tarot is great. So let's take a look here. So you want to know, does Michael have any real love for you, or does he just want to use you? All right, let's take a look here and see what's going on with the love, real love, and what their intentions are here. So what Spirit wants you to know here. Okay. All right. So what do we have here? Let's see what all this energy is. Yeah, so the bottom of the deck, I wish I shouldn't start out readings like that. People are like, oh crap, here it comes, Bredesen. You got the Magician card on the bottom, which is a lot about passion, is a lot about the divine masculine, giving energy, and it can be passion kind of feeling to it. The other cards I have here, I don't see cups. Cups would be real emotion. We have the Five of Fire, so they do have, this passion within them. But there's this, I want to say, more like conflicting passion that's within them. And they've got a lot of air. So they've got the Page of Air, they've got the Four of Air, and the Ten of Air. And all these are energies of they're trying to change their mindset. They're trying to change and gain clarity around things. And even with the Temptation card, which is the Devil card, which is Saturn and Capricorn energy, these are all your cards. Now you've seen all your cards. They talk a lot about fears and transformation of fears, letting go of things. And when I have all of this together, and when we're asking about love, and it's like, well, they definitely, I don't feel like they want to use you. So I don't feel like that type of energy here with all of this. They're trying to get clarity of mind and understand, why am I not able to give love? But it's because they don't have a whole lot of self-love. And when you don't have love for yourself, you can't give it to anyone else. Anything that we don't have for ourselves, we're not able to give it to anyone because we don't have it to give. And so when their self-love is so small, this is all they can offer. And I feel like that's why maybe it feels like it's not real, and that it feels like being used because they've learned to express, like, their love language is touch, their love language is passion, intimacy, and that's how they are shown that they're loved, and how they show that they love someone is through that. But because they don't have that emotion that they can give to themselves, they don't have a whole lot to give to anyone else either. And so I feel like it's more that type of energy that's coming in here. Not that they're just like, hey, I want to use you for sex or intimacy or for my pleasure. I just feel like that's how because they can be passionate, but not emotional, right? So it's like, okay. So it has to do with their ability to of loving themselves, because like they say, you can't love others more than to the extent you love yourself, nor receive love from others more than to the extent we love ourselves. So far, self-love is like that. No matter how much love I want to give, it's just going to drip, drip. And no matter how much love someone wants to give me, it's going to be drip, drip. So they've abandoned their emotions in a way, and they've learned to look at passion as their definition of love, not emotional love, not that real love that you're seeking. So until they look at that inward, they don't have it to give, you know. So that's what's coming in, Anne. I know. Let's see. Let's get a little snoopy just for a moment and just see, are they able to? Are they in the process of any self reflection regarding this at all? They're more focused on the outside world with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is all about the outside world. They're looking for fulfillment and abundance in the outside world, right? So with them learning that passion is how I define if I'm lovable, to feel if I'm successful or not, it's about the coin, the what I own, how much I have. It's those things that they've been taught is those. I wouldn't be surprised if they were like raised by their dad, or a grandfather or something where it was like they were all, this is how you show love and receive love, and they didn't get the love, they just got those other things in there. But so hopefully that helps, and it I don't feel like they're in that journey to, at least this point in their life, to seek that and do that. So it's like, well, that'll do for now. But I don't feel like they're capable of giving the that love yet, and it will be a while before they'll do that, because I don't feel like they're actively seeking to transform that. So, right. So many blessings. Thank you again for your donation. I appreciate you. Right. And then let's dive into the free reading. So we left off with Nature 1111. You want to know, will you be successful in the job that you applied for? So based on current energies, what does success look like for you here? All right. You know, you kind of have a bridge over troubled waters here. I don't know why they're singing that song in my head. But you got the Seven of Waters. There's a lot of emotional and mental challenge that comes with this job. Um, and I feel like that it's going to be just that you can get past this, right? So I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotional confusion in the beginning, and the nine of air, the nine of swords, is about fears. And if you can kind of step out of the fears, give yourself a break, and don't expect to be an expert in a week. Hello. That give yourself time, that because you don't put a lot of pressure on yourself and have a lot of fear, you can learn and catch on faster. But if we're fearful, then we are bumped out of our intelligent mind, and a little 2-year-old is learning, and they're writing their notes with a crayon. We have trouble grasping, we have trouble, and all these emotions are fight or flight that are kicking in. If you can find ways to calm yourself and bring it down, because right now with the energies, if things don't change, it's going to be tough for you in the beginning, uh, to be successful, because you can't in that kind of environment. You can't. But if you can step back and realize everyone, like, I think there's like office drama, and you walk into it and you're just like, whoa. But don't be drawn into the drama. Stay in the eye of the storm. And then any fears and anxiety you have around it, try to do breathing exercises before you go to work, or meditate, or have calm music, something that just brings you a lot of calm before you start work. Throughout work, when you start to feel anxiety, do some deep breaths of, that'll help you stay out of fight or flight mode and allow you to stay calm. If you do that, then you can get past this little drama storm and the fear mode, and cut yourself some slack, that you can move past that. Otherwise, you're gonna really have some struggle that comes in there, but and because that's what happens, right? So it's when we're in fight or flight mode, we boot out our intelligent side of us, our compassionate and loving side, and we're freaking out, and we don't learn a whole lot well during that kind of energy. So hopefully that makes sense, nature. So many blessings to you. Hang in there. You have all the ability to be successful. Just be aware of that and adjust accordingly. All right. Many blessings. So JJJ, you're up next. So will you think that the ramen job is hard physically? All right, let's take a look here. So based on current energies, will you think that it is hard physically? Let's see here. I'll give you one card here. Eight of Fire. You know, it's more fast paced. Maybe physically, if you think of a job that it's like go, 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 and this, and go, and go, and go, and go, and go, and go, and go. I feel like it's more well, I feel like it's a little tiring. Not like hard, but I feel like it's tiring physically and even maybe a little emotionally and mentally, just because I feel like it's so much energy. It's like a very fast-paced environment that everyone's go, 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 go. And you're like, whoa, okay, I'm trying to, do all this. But I feel like it's just the repetition and that type of thing. I don't feel like it's like um, overly where it's going to hurt you, but I feel it is exhausting. I feel like until you get used to it, you're going to go home and pass out. It's going to be a good tired, but that's what's coming in for you, JJJ, right? So many blessings to you. And then Carmel Damon, you are up. You want to know, is DL thinking of you and why? All right, let's take a look here. Is DL thinking of you? All right. And why? Got two cards. All right, let's think here. All right. So they are. They have this mutual attraction here. So they're thinking of you. What are these cards here? Yeah. Yeah, so we have the Page of Air, which is thinking and thoughts and new thoughts. Um, so they're thinking of you because they're attracted to you. There is this it feels like it's mutual with the 6 of Wands. It's like physical and energetic attraction. But they have this new way, this clearer, more clear way of thinking about you. This 3 of Earth, it's like they thought you were a certain way before. Not anything like disgusting or anything. Don't worry about that. But I feel like they're seeing that with this 3 of Pentacles, which is authentic self, being unique. I feel like as they're getting to know you more or about you more, they're like, "Oh, wow, you're not what I thought. You're not how I thought you were." In a positive way. I just feel like you're intriguing to them and like, well, you're different than people I've met in a nice way. So I like that for you. So there is that attraction, but there is this changing of mindset, and they're when you're different, you're not like others, but it's something that they like that you're not like others. So if that makes sense to you. All right. So that's what they have for you, Carmel. So many blessings to you. And then lovely Lovey, hello, hello. Hopefully you got your other readings. Um, so you would like to have spiritual advice or reading from your mom regarding your parenting of your children. Absolutely. I feel like I want to go to the Ask Your Guides Oracle here. Let's see what they have here about parenting of your children. What advice? Parenting your children. I like it. You got survival. You can do it. You must survive. Let's see if I can. It's on a little boat with sharks swimming around. And you got the healer guides that are coming in, card number 19. So let's see what they mention here. Suspicion, endurance, vigilance, and perseverance, right? So your healer guides surround you, and this is along with your mom is with them, um, and lovingly embrace your momentary injured spirit. They want you to recognize that all attacks, all betrayals, all injuries that you've suffered, whether they were through the unconscious behavior of others or through your own misunderstanding or poor choices, have left you psychically wounded and fragile. And it's no wonder your guard is up. It's difficult to trust even yourself at this time, but you must. And the only way to do so is to stop blaming yourself or others for what has occurred and forgive all the way around. Great advice. Learn from your experiences and strengthen your boundaries and judgment. All human beings make grave and sometimes terrible mistakes. It's not your fault that you feel violated, it's a lesson to learn from. Nor is it weak to acknowledge that you've been hurt. Denial may serve you in the midst of a crisis, but it only handicaps you if you stay mired in it. Admit to your injuries and disappointments and allow the nurturing forces of your healer guides to step in now. They're able to soothe your soul and reweave your aura with their loving light and nurturing forces. Trust their influence by dropping your defenses and acknowledging your wounds. They urge you to seek support from capable, caring professionals who can help you learn from these disturbing experiences and show you how to prevent them from occurring again. Their message: the danger has passed. You are safe. It is time now to heal and learn from your experiences. And then, in learning from your experiences, you can, of course, help your children. But, children stop listening to us when they are like 13, 14 years old, because they stop listening and they start watching, and they start watching our behavior. They learn from how we live life, not what we tell them. Do as I say, not as I do. That doesn't float after they hit puberty. It's like it's over. We're watching you, and how you live is what you're teaching us, not there's nothing that you can really tell me, you can show me, kind of energy. So hopefully that helps, Lovey. Um, that's what's coming in. So, um, mom is forgiveness all around. Forgive yourself, let it go, let pour out the pain. One of the beautiful ways that someone explained forgiveness, and when it was an oracle deck too, I think, that said, "I no longer choose to be a vessel of pain because of someone else's words or silence, their actions or non-actions. I'm pouring out that pain, I'm releasing the wrath, I'm forgiving, and then what's left over, I wash it out, and now have space to become a vessel of love instead." I like that. Right. So that's what they have for you, my dear. So many blessings to you. Right, and then Madam Bird, you are up. Hello, hello. So you'd like a general love reading for this weekend. All right, let's take a look here and see what they have here for you. All right, well, look at you. You got the Empress and the Messenger of Earth, which is the Page of Pentacles. So there is a new opportunity opening up in the outside world. Empress is a new birth, sensuality. So there is an opportunity for an introduction to love, meeting someone, having that kind of attraction in the outside world. There's a lot of underlying emotion that's there. But I feel like with it being the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is kind of like I don't know if it's a revisit or a second date or someone who kind of drifted away that's back, or someone who you knew in the past that's back in town, but the pages can be like number 11s. It's not like someone brand new in this instance. I feel like it's an enhancement. It's a movement in a different direction uh, of someone from the past. So, I do feel like that there's this opportunity that opens up, whether it's in person or via email or text or some sort of other messaging. I do feel like there is the coming across someone's path from the past that reignites some old feelings and a new birth of a different type of relationship that you guys haven't had with each other before. So interesting. I like it for you, Madam Bird. And that's what they have right now. So many, many blessings to you. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. And then Happy Pill, you are up. So general reading for the week. Let's see here. What does Spirit want you to know about the week here? All right. So you have like a decision that's coming up this week, or maybe more than one, with the Two of Air. The Two of Swords is like being at a crossroads, but closing your eyes and opening your heart in making the decision. Try not to do it too much with the brain or just the brain, at least a balance between the two. Give your heart a seat at the table. And then the King of Wands, the King of Fire here, is that whatever decision that you make, do it independent of everyone else's supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts. Let it be between you and your heart and your mind that you like, this is what I want to do. Here's the plan. And then you put energy in and make it happen. But the decision making, I feel, is so important to be independent of other people because not that you can't take other people's advice, but it has to be what you're wanting. And then you're bringing in the bits and pieces of other people to step forward here. I just feel like there's this decisions to be made, but they got to be independent decisions. And ultimately, if that makes sense. But it's definitely a time to put a plan together, decide, take action, and start taking steps towards whatever it is that you're wanting to head toward. So that's what they got for you, Happy Pill. Hopefully that helps. Many blessings to you. And then Lucky, hello. Master but a Zen, great teacher. You're so sweet. Thank you. So all right. So you had found out from a spirit communication team, a kindred spirit by the name of Paul protects you. Do you see this spirit? What does he look like? Oh, okay. Let's take a look here. So you have a protector, Paul the Protector. Let's see. Do we see what he looks like here? All right. He stays hidden. He got a hermit card that comes in here, but that does show they are a guide for you. Hermit usually is like um it shows like a lantern with a little brightness inside, and the brightness guides you on your path. But I see this here, and with the floor of earth, like there's like this little wood fairy, and the hermit card. They're reminding me of Tinkerbell because I think she used to like go into a lantern or something to be a bright light and shine bright for Peter Pan. And it's funny that they feel like they're showing themselves as a little fairy that guides you with their light. And so they like coming as this playful little creature coming in, but as a um, little male. I mean, they're coming as under the name Paul, so they show themselves as a little male fairy with wings and da 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 da. It's funny. It's so they're a little bright, light, and you might see it. You might even see them appear as an orb in pictures. You might see flashes in the corner of your eyes too. Um, but they do show up as that, and they do show up as different things, but I feel like that's the favorite thing that they show up with these two cards coming in is what they're showing me here. But they do guide you with their light, and that's their purpose, and they're very playful, very fun. um and that's what they're coming to you as. So that's the thing about spirit is like I have my spirit guides. One of them comes as a dragon or anything bird flying. One comes as fire. They always come as a phoenix, but one of mine they were a marine biologist in Atlantis, and they like appearing as also a giant sea serpent. But then they also like coming as different fish and different marine life because they love them all. And then I have a shaman, um, also a spirit guide who shows up as different types of shamans from different lifetimes they've lived as male and female, and even as a wolf and different earth type of things. So they like showing up as different things because they can. They're shapeshifters. They can be whatever they want to be. They can form their energy into appear whoever, right? So this particular case right now, Paul wants to show up as a fairy, a male fairy, little bright male fairy. So interesting. That's what they have for you, Lucky. So how fun. But that's what they have. So many blessings to you. And then Fin, you want to know what is coming towards you? Let's take a look here. What is coming towards you? All right. Right. So you do have the three of water. This is if you don't have like a tribe, I just feel like there's these two people coming in, like three peas in a pod. Like you're gonna have a couple best friends come in who the six of fire is this you're drawn together, you're like you guys are equals, you have the same type of energies, all three of you. And but I feel like it's like these besties that you if you I don't feel like you have them in your life right now. I feel like they're brand new. If you have besties, I feel like these are gonna outshine because they're gonna get you. They're the ones that you'll keep each other accountable in fun ways, making sure you don't repeat old patterns and go, "Hey, have you met somebody, haven't you? How do you know? Because you're disappearing. And remember, we don't do that. Oh, that's right. It's that kind of wonderful, loving support that they'll be like your friends for the rest of your life. And that's who's being drawn in here. And if you're not in a relationship yet, this is kind of like a foundation, a building block that's necessary to keep you grounded so you don't repeat old patterns. You guys have all agreed to be that for one another in this lifetime. So you guys are coming in, you're going to feel this energetic draw to each other, and it's going to be like you're bumping into someone that's been your best friend forever, and you're bumping into them. There's a lot of past life connections between all three of you, and so you're just going to feel very comfortable, very quick, and feel like you guys have known each other for lifetimes. Okay. So that's what's coming towards you, Fin. I like it. So many blessings to you. All right. And then Mika Khan, you are up next. So do you have any past life connection with Jay, or will you have any future life connection with him? All right, let's take a look here. So first of all, one card for do you have past life connection? It's this one right here. And then will you have any future life connection with him? That's this one here. All right. I feel like yes for both here. And by future, I was thinking like past this lifetime, not in this lifetime. I'll pull another card just in case you meant this lifetime. But what I was feeling was you want to know, do I have past lifetime connections with them? Yeah, here fun. This is your higher self calling you to see capital T truths. So this is like a higher self kind of spiritual connection, which tells me that there is this otherworldly connection that you've had with each other before. And then you got the calling, which is your higher self calling you to this higher place. So both of these represent like higher self. And so I feel like, yeah, you guys will also have future lifetimes together as well. I feel like you guys have had quite a few. But in this lifetime, will you guys have a future connection? I'm just going to pull two cards since they want to here. you've got Mother Nature, Mother Nurture coming in here, and you got the Star card, which is also another card that represents our higher self. So I feel like you guys do have a destined connection in this lifetime. Um, and but you did have them in the past, and you will have them in the future. So I do feel like you guys do have this, you know, continual journey that you guys are friends in different types of relationships in different lifetimes. I mean, I don't feel like it's lovers all the time kind of thing. This lifetime with the Queen of Earth, the Queen of Pentacles is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, and nurturing yourself. So I'm not sure necessarily that this is um like it's going to be romantic and deep and all that in this lifetime. I feel like if they're have they passed already? If not, I feel like they'll take on as being a spirit guide more for you once they go to the other side. And in this lifetime, they were more wanting to guide you, like with like a hermit. I just feel like they're here to help you turn to yourself and nurture yourself. And so I don't feel like they're going to be like this. Oh, you're like a dream come true. No, they're like turning you back to you to see that you're your own dream come true. So they kind of have this purpose in this life that they won't be able to give you what you feel you need from them, so that you turn to yourself and find it in yourself. And then you're grateful for what they have to offer, but you end up turning to yourself to go, no one can give me, they can't even give me what I'm wanting. I have to give it to me. And so you give it to yourself, if that makes sense. So that's what's coming in, Mika. So many blessings to you. And then lastly, but not leastly, we've got etc., etc. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. If I did, I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Mountain Time and Sunday at that same time. And then tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Mountain Time as well. So please come join me then. Right. So here we go, etc. How does James feel about you? Of course, when we ask about other people feeling about us, it has to do with how they feel about themselves too, right? Because they see us through those eyes. Yeah. So they do have some inner conflict between their head and their heart. So there is emotion there. They do have attraction there, but the five of air is that battle. Their mind is like, nope, nope, we're going to get hurt. You can't act on it. And the patience is the temperance card, which is slow, very, very slow evolution and movement. It's like the heart over time will eventually win out over the head, but it's going to take a while. I just feel like they've had a lot of pain and a lot of um, betrayal, been let down a lot, deception, and so they're very slow at opening up and trusting and moving forward. It feels like. And so it's going to be a while with that temperance card and their inner struggle going back and forth between their head and their heart. But if it's worth the wait, I kind of feel like, I'm gonna live life, and if they get to that point, then we'll see then. But until then, I'm gonna just enjoy my life, go live your life, do the things you love, the things you're passionate about, enjoy. And then if they do it, they do it. If they don't, I didn't sit around waiting by the phone, right? So I feel like that's what's coming in for you, etc. Hopefully that helps, and many blessings to you. All right, everybody, thank you for your patience and getting to your readings. And I definitely appreciate all the love and all the support, all the thumbs up too, telling me you do enjoy your free readings. And in a moment, I will post a comment letting you know the order in which the readings were completed. And so you can find your reading easier. So until I see you guys again, remember every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you, are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until I see you guys again, hang in there, take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your day or your night, wherever you're out in the world. Until I see you, much love, hang in there, take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.